Speaking at the 19th edition of the Education Summit, organized at the Leela Palace, Bengaluru, on 16th December 2023, Shri Karthik Naidu, CEO MyPipeline, CEO Searchy.in, and founder and director White Petals Chain of Schools, spoke to the Edu Bulletin and shared his thoughts about the summit, about what does his organization do, and about how to get more admissions in schools. Let's hear his thoughts.
We have with us a very special guest at today's summit. He is Shri Karthik Naidu. He is the CEO of Searchy.in and founder and director of White Petals Chain of School. Welcome to the summit, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, first of all, I would like to know about your experience here at the 19th Education Summit and how do you like it?
See, I've always been fond of two people. Okay, one is Manpreet ji. So
Manmeet ji.
Ji. So he's been amazing. I know him from almost like about 6 to 8 years.
Okay.
I've seen his growth from TUK, from the time it's grown, and now the way how it's growing, it's amazing. And next is Dr. Shashi. So she's also been amazing. So what work they're doing to connect the education platform is something that I really appreciate. Okay, and I'm very excited and it feels very special to be here on the summit because getting school owners on one platform, educating about the newer ways of education, connecting people together because networking is what expo and awards, right? So I think networking is something that lacks because a lot of people are busy in their own schools and other work, but when they come to a place like this, it gives an opportunity to
connect, transfer the knowledge, share experiences, right? Absolutely. So we are glad to have providing this kind of platform where educators can come and network. So talking about Searchy, it's very quirky term, Searchy. So what is it and what you do here?
So a lot of people ask me, how did you get that domain, Searchy.in? It's like
common word but uncommon.
Yeah, so we are pretty much maybe it was like good space to actually get that, and what Searchy does is basically help schools, education institutions to build a reputation online.
Okay.
Because you see, a lot of schools don't have the exposure to the online world, and to take it to the online world, it's pretty expensive.
Absolutely.
You make a very simple website, like 30,000-40,000 and above, and then you spend like multiple thousands and
maintenance.
But here on Searchy is absolutely free.
Okay.
So any school can come, list their school on the platform, and they can have like their own website and also offer what services they have, like what admissions they do. For instance, they have pre-nursery, grade 1, grade 5, grade 10. They have extracurricular activities. They can put it all together and use one simple link to send it to the parent, and the parent can decide what kind of admission they want. At the moment they inquire, it comes to their phone as a CRM, and it's like a full-fledged system that they can use to run the school, and they can get started.
So just like the we shop on Amazon, we can like get the pro and cons of a school listed on the platform.
See, think about it, like Amazon has such a good space for sellers, right? They can come sell products and services. But coming to education or schools, there's no such platform existing right now. And that is where Searchy wants to be a part, because me being from the education space, I know the pain points of what actually the exposure of reaching newer parents and how to run it is definitely lacking. And I think being in this space, I want to contribute back to helping newer schools. These are not for established schools.
Okay. Right.
They can be there to show their presence, but for the newer schools, especially preschools or primary schools who are just getting started, and they want to run their school with successful admissions and a proper system to get in.
Right.
This is going to be the solution.
Right. That's absolutely great, and I think it would be a great help for all the budding schools who are looking to make big in the market. So you had a special session today on how to increase your admissions in 24-25. So tell in brief about it to the audience of the Edu Bulletin.
So definitely for Edu Bulletin, I can just share is like, see, it's as simple as one single formula. So if you have more inquiries coming, you can make more admissions.
Absolutely.
So the problem is not with admission. The problem is with the inquiries.
Okay, right.
So you don't have a lot of parents coming in to inquire about the school, and in turn you have very less inquiries or very less admissions.
Absolutely.
So the idea for a school to be successful for the initial 5 years, or any brand new school that gets started, you need to have sufficient flow of parents coming to inquire with you, and then the admission automatically converts. And I think it's a very integral part of the success of the school. Like we speak about curriculum, we speak about academics, we speak about student development.
Right.
But if you don't have the students in school, whom are you going to teach?
Absolutely.
And so bringing students to the school is as important as that. Okay, it reminds me of the movie Swades, right? So how they really like work hard to bring students to that one school today. It has been a situation where we need to go to the parent, we need to reach out to them, and the best way to do that is through online.
Absolutely.
Right now, viewers are watching this on YouTube. They could be doing anything at this point of time. Just on the phone, they're able to get the knowledge, ideas with one click. So how about we reaching to the parent through this medium? Right? That is what most of the schools are not doing it. And any school implementing will definitely be awarded with that part of having good admissions as well as like impacting more students and also building a bigger community. And it's important.
Exactly. So how exactly do you help the schools in getting more inquiries? Is it like promotion happens on the website itself, or links are sent to the parents on
Yes.
how it helps?
So we have multiple categories in fact, like manufacturers, digital marketers, insurance, and education is one sector of it.
Okay.
So when it comes to education, what Searchy mainly does is about helping them build an ecosystem.
Okay.
So for them to realize and understand and build it, it's hard. Or the second way is you can outsource it definitely, but it's very expensive. You can pay like somewhere about 40,000-50,000 a month, which will be ending up about 5 to 6 lakhs. And most of the schools might not do it. I always believe in one thing, that either you learn it or you outsource it.
Right. Absolutely.
You learn it, it's 1/10 of your investment. You outsource it, it's going to be 10 times of the investment. So you decide, like if you have the time, if you have the skill set, if you can improve, then it all takes is about maybe a week of learning curve. But once you learn it, I can tell you, as a business of anything, especially even as an educationist, you will be able to successfully get a lot of inquiries as well as get more admissions, which will impact the school's success overall for sure.
Right. Sure, sir. So tell me something about White Petals Chain of School. How you are, making the curriculum relevant to the 21st century, and also maintaining the traditional education system, which is the foundation of Indian system.
And so once I completed my law, so this was
So you're a lawyer.
yes, absolutely,
Wow.
I'm an advocate, registered advocate, but I don't practice
Okay.
due to being in education. So once I finished my law, I knew that I would probably not practice for a very long time, but I wanted to do something which is really impactful, and school was something that I was really passionate about. The reason is, we always speak about why can't the society be more organized? Why can't people know about it? And I feel like somewhere impacting that grassroots level is very important. If you can build in the culture, if you can build in that way, it will really impact the society on a longer term. This is what I believed in, and that was the main reason for me to actually get into education. So we started with White Petals as a first branch in 2014,
Okay.
and first couple of years we really worked hard to bring it up, and that's where I've learned all of this. And once it was successful with running, and we had a great faculty, and we expanded to a couple of at least like 15 branches right now in Bangalore.
Okay.
And
That's great.
so it's been like a very good growth, but I know the success behind that brand or anything lies the technique of how we built it.
Right. It's not only the hard work, but smart work.
Absolutely. So a lot of people don't talk about it, about like scaling a business or scaling an institution is
Right.
also a required skill. I think
Absolutely.
that is where parallelly we built Searchy.in, which can impact the newer founders, like somebody just finished their education and thinking to come into schools.
Right.
Somebody is retired, they stopped their job, starting a school. I think those are the people who I really want to help. And genuinely, I want them to like get started by just investing hardly their time to learn these, so that they don't ever have to regret about this did not work out. Because everything is going to work. It's all about how can you put your time into it. I think learning is important.
Absolutely great science, and it's wonderful that you are sharing your experience with the newcomers and helping them grow. So first of all, congratulations, and secondly, I'll wish you all the best for all your future endeavors, and we were very privileged to have you here. Thank you so much.
Same here, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, sir.